Your mind was never meant to think this much. Your mind was never meant to think this much. Not every second, not every hour, not every night before sleep. But many people today live with a brain that never stops working, even when the body is tired. The mind keeps running, thinking about money, thinking about mistakes, thinking about the future, thinking about people, thinking about problems that have not even happened yet. And slowly, the brain becomes exhausted, not because life is impossible, but because the mind never gets to rest. Today, I want to talk about something simple, how to slow down your mind before you your thoughts slowly destroy your peace. Why the human mind becomes so tired. Most people think stress only comes from hard work, but honestly, sometimes the brain is more tired from thinking than from working. Think about a normal day. You wake up, you check your phone immediately, you read messages, you watch videos, you compare yourself to other people, you worry about the future, you replay all conversations in your head. Your brain never gets silence. Every during rest, many people are still mentally working. That is why some people feel tired all day, even when they did not do much physically, because mental exhaustion is real. The band was never designed for endless information. Years ago, human beings did not receive thousands of pieces of information every day, but now 1 hour on social media can overload the brain completely. News, drama, arguments, videos, pressure, fear, comparison. The band keeps absorbing everything, and eventually the mind becomes noisy. That is why many people today struggle with overthinking, anxiety, insomnia, emotional burnout, lack of focus, constant stress, not because they are weak, but because their brain never truly rests. My practical method to calm the mind. These are simple methods, not expensive, not complicated, but very practical. Method 1. Stop feeding your brain before sleep. One of the biggest mistakes people make is giving the brain too much stimulation before bed. Many people do this every night, scrolling social media, watching stateful content, reading bad news, checking messages constantly. Then they wonder why they cannot sleeping peacefully. Your brain needs a slow landing. I recommend this 1 hour before sleep. Stop consuming unnecessary information. No drama, no arguments, no stateful videos. Instead, take a shower, dim the lights, drink water, stretch slowly, sit quietly for a few minutes. At first, silence may feel uncomfortable because your brain became addicted to noise, but slowly your mind will begin calmly down naturally. Method 2. Write your thoughts down. Many overthinkers try to solve everything inside their head. That is the problem. The brain was not designed to carry unlimited thoughts all day. I recommend something very simple. Take paper, write down everything, even even if it looks messy. For example, I am worried about money. I feel pressure from people. I am afraid of failing. I feel mentally exhausted. Writing helps because it moves thoughts out of the brain. Sometimes the problem is not life itself. The problem is carrying too many thoughts at the same time. Method 3. Separate what you can control. This changed my thinking a lot. Many people destroy their peace trying to control things they cannot control. Examples: other people's opinions, the future, all mistakes, how people treat you, whether everyone understands you. You cannot fully control these things, but you can control your actions, your habits, your sleep, your discipline, your response. When the mind learns these difference, life becomes brighter. Method 4. Spend time without constant stimulation. Most people today are afraid of silence. Every moment must contain music, videos, scoring, messages, noise. The brain never breathes. I recommend these. Spend 10 minutes every day with no phone. Just walk slowly, look at the sky, look at trees, breathe deeply. No entertainment, just quiet. It sounds simple, but for an exalted brain, quietness can feel healing. Method 5F. Stop trying to solve your entire life at midnight. Many people overthink most at night because nighttime makes problems feel bigger. At midnight, small problems feel enormous. I want people to remember these. You do not need to solve your entire future tonight. Sometimes the best thing you can do is sleep properly, drink water, rest your brain, continue tomorrow. A tired brain exaggerates problems. A rested brain sees solutions more clearly. Things people can apply from me. If your mind feels overloaded today, start small. Do these three things first. One, put your phone away for a while. Two, breathe slowly. Three, go outside and walk quietly for 10 minutes. That alone can help more than people realize. Consistency matters more than perfection. Benefits people can receive. If people practice calming the mind regularly, they may notice better sleep, clearer thinking, less anxiety, more emotional stability, better focus, more energy, more peace inside. Most importantly, they begin feeling like themselves again. My thoughts, modern life teaches people how to work harder, but it rarely teaches people how to rest properly. That is why many people are mentally exhausted all the time, are constantly busy. Mind is not always a productive mind. Sometimes it is simply a suffering mind. My opinion, I believe many people are not weak. They are simply overstimulated. Too much information, too much comparison, too much pressure, too much thinking. The human brain was never designed for non-stop mental noise. I need silence again. People need silence again. People need real rest again. My advice tonight, try giving your brain a break. Do not pressure yourself to fix everything immediately. Life is not a race that must be solved overnight. Rest is not laziness. Rest is maintenance for the human mind. My suggestion, if overthinking becomes constant, do not ignore it forever. Take care of your mental health seriously. Sleep better. Reduce unnecessary stimulation. Spend time in quiet places. Talk to someone you trust. Exercise gently. Give your mind room to breathe. Because a peaceful mind is one of the most valuable things a person can have. My ending. If your mind feels tired lately, I want you to remember this. You are not a machine. Your brain was never meant to think this much. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is simply pause, rest, and breathe again. Thank you very much.